Serge Nubret, also known as the Black Panther, is one of the most popular golden era bodybuilders to have ever set foot on stage. Hey, what's up guys? This is Ricky V, and in today's video we're going to go over Serge Nubret's steroid cycle. We're going to give it a modern spin and replace some of those illegal compounds with legal over-the-counter pro hormones that you can buy from Vintage Muscle today, so that you too can replicate this cycle and run the same setup that Serge Nubret was known to do. Now, what kind of compounds did Serge Nubret use during his training programs up to competition? What was he using? Well, I did a lot of research. I asked old school bodybuilders. A couple of them you've actually seen on this podcast. I consulted Nelson Montana, Dr. Todd Lee. I brought it all the way back to some videos of fans of Serge. Also went back and scoured thousands of posts that Serge made on the bodybuilding forums. Now, Serge was never very open about his drug use. He mainly focused on sharing his diet and training principles. But folks around the way that have heard rumors did share some of it with me. They said Serge was known to do testosterone and primobolan off-season, and then primobolan and winstrol during the season. Now hear me out. That is testosterone and primo off-season while he's gaining, and then primo and winnie coming up to the competition. So how do we recreate that? What would be the best way to recreate the stack of testosterone, which will aromatize, is very anabolic, along with primo, which is not all that androgenic and doesn't aromatize? And then switch over to winstrol, which will dry you out. It doesn't aromatize, and stay on the primo. What would be the most comparable stack to do this with? And here's how I would do it, guys. I would run rat mass along with 1-androl. Now this one, we're treating the 1-androl as our non-aromatizing solidifying agent, the way Serge would with primobolan. And we're using the rat mass as your big mass bulker, your aromatizing agent, the way to gain that mass. So I would run the rat mass stack along with the 1-androl stack for the first 4 weeks of bulking. Once those first 4 weeks were done, I would go right into my pre-competition mode, cutting down calories, up in the volume and cardio, really hitting it hard. And for that, I would continue to stay on the 1-androl, and I would add Wintest. In this stack, Wintest is going to be the anabolic that helps you dry out and get shredded as you're cutting down on the calories, as you're losing that body fat. And we would stay on the 1-androl. So that means that for the last 4 weeks of the stack, you want to stay on the 1-androl and add the Wintest right along. Now keep in mind that Serge was known for eating a lot of very nutritious foods. So you want to add some of that nutrition in. Make sure to add nitric and aminos all the way through. And as always, guys, you want to make sure to run proper post-cycle therapy in order to be able to keep your gains after the cycle. When running the Vintage Muscle products, the best post-cycle therapy you can run is stacking the muscle support stack right along with Titan powder. Run that for 4 weeks standalone at the end of the cycle. That is some pretty potent post-cycle therapy that is going to help you maintain your gains long term. Now guys, if you have any questions about this video, if you would like to request a video, if there are any golden era bodybuilders you would like me to break down for you, make sure to head over to vintage-muscle.com and click on the community link. That'll lead you to our Facebook community. As of today, we're over 22,000 strong and counting. Just come on in and ask all of your questions. And we're all there to answer them. I'll be there to fulfill any of your video requests. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.